And fans, here we are with our next match of the evening, as we've got the Mr. West Virginia, Scotty McKeever, taking on JV Insanity. And I'm still in shock of the fact that we was just announced recently that my broadcast partner here, the legend himself, Mad Dog Dave Lynch, is the new general manager. Willie Blackheart, what do you think of this?
Man, we got some authority now in West Virginia Championship Wrestling, and he's right here. He can get an eyeful, and he can see what's happening, and he's going to take his authority right here and prove the West Virginia Championship Wrestling is top #1 promotion.
I thank you, gentlemen, for your support, and it was as much a shock to me as it was to you guys. They just told me I got the promotion just a few minutes before we went on air.
Well, we needed authority around here. Everything was getting a little slack for a while.
I'm going to see what I can do to rectify that situation.
And like Willie said, you've got an awesome viewpoint here as a general manager right at the broadcast booth.
Absolutely.
Not much is going to get by you there. We see it all from here. I mean, that's
absolutely.
And I see right now that Scotty McKeever's got JV Insanity all tied up here.
JV Insanity fighting to get out of this hold by Scotty McKeever. Goes right to the eyes. Now starts with some clubbing forearm blows across the back of the head.
But McKeever making his way back up fairly quickly, showing some nice recovery skills.
Oh, it's hard to keep Scotty McKeever down.
Oh, and just a nice little short jab to the stomach there. And Insanity follows up with a choke.
Blatant choke right in the middle of the ring. Cody Green.
And Mr. General Manager, I see your authority's already gotten into the ear of Cody. He was right on him on that choke.
That's one of the first things I'm going to take care of is the officiating and how the officials are treated by the wrestlers.
You did have that big meeting with all the refs here.
And right now, Scotty McKeever definitely down. The crowd trying to get him back into it as they like to do. And McKeever definitely feeding off of that as he makes his way back up. He could reach for a rope here, or he could elbow his way out. He chooses the elbow.
Elbows, 3 elbows right into the midsection of JV Insanity.
Oh.
Knife edge chop right to the chest.
Now, does anybody know what the JV and JV Insanity stands for?
I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
I'd have no idea. Just vicious?
Well, you know.
He is getting a little vicious on Mr. West Virginia.
And looks like he's got him in like a nerve hold here. Now that could easily turn into a choke. But Cody Green right in there to look. Now look at that, just wrenching his head back and forth.
I can see that speech you gave him, Mad Dog. The referees pick it up around here. He's right on top of it.
And right now it looks like he's just pushing those temples in with that forearm.
Scott McKeever still not giving it up. Works his way back up. Looks like he's trying to get back up to a vertical base. Get some of that leverage off that cross face that JV Insanity currently has.
Insanity just wrenching on it. The Just Vicious seems to be working out, as you said there, because that was vicious the way he was wrenching back.
Scotty working his way
to the bread basket.
It reverses the Irish whip. Back elbow.
McKeever catches an elbow, goes down hard to the canvas.
Oh, he's in the eyes.
Wait
now.
a minute.
And Cody was right on top of it.
Right on top of it.
Mad Dog, you really put it in his ear.
That I wasn't playing around when I told the referees that they needed to step it up a notch and show that they're authority in that ring.
Forearm right to the jaw.
And
McKeever coming back now.
Gives him a receipt on that forearm. Oh, my gosh.
Vicious open hand chop right to the center of the chest of
It looks-
JV Insanity.
He blocked
He
it.
had blocked that
Forearm.
chop.
Blocked it and caught him right in the throat, it looked like.
I think that chop literally staggered him. He looked stunned for a moment there. I think I saw birds dancing around his head.
You've been watching Tweety Bird and the Looney Tunes there. But we got a reverse chin lock now.
Was it birds or pink elephants?
It may have just been those strands from his mask.
Hey, you sure wasn't seeing no buzz. I can't say that. That's gimmick infringement, I guess.
We'll get a cease and desist now. Watch it, Big
Follow him.
Willie.
Follow him.
Watch it, fellas. Crowd firmly behind Scotty McKeever.
He is a legend here in West Virginia. A true icon in professional wrestling.
Well, if you wear the famous West Virginia University flying WV on your trunks, you're going to get the crowd behind you to begin with. But he doesn't need that. He's Scotty
Unless there are
McKeever.
Rutgers fans out there.
Hey, I just realized since you said WV, we got JV versus WV.
Yeah?
Did one of them drive up here in a VW?
I'm not sure.
Well, get that answer ASAP.
I'll get on that.
We got a slam now.
I think that might take a little bit out of McKeever, too, though.
He's a little wore down. JV's been just vicious on him. He's trying to make a comeback.
Cody Green making him get out of the corner, goes for the Irish whip.
Out of the
Reverses
way.
it.
Oh, wait a minute. He
Roll
rolls it 1, 2, and no. Now, I couldn't tell. Did he get a thumb in the eye
It
there
looked like
to
he
break that
jabbed
up?
him in the. It looked like he thumbed him in the eye as he was kicking out, and then goes right to the blatant choke.
He could have been hitchhiking a ride. He could have been the one in the VW. You got to use your thumb when you hitchhike.
You do. And,
Forearm to the back.
You know, this match has been grueling. I think you can see the effects it's taken on both men. Both guys a little cautious, a little trepidatious going around the ring. But the impact is still there on these blows.
To the turnbuckle.
Oh.
Caught him coming in on him. Shoots him in.
And another Irish whip, but no.
Reversal.
Wow.
Right to the turnbuckle.
Short arm clothesline.
Drives him down to the canvas.
And both guys, look at, I'm telling you, this match has been grueling. Look at this. Both guys feeling the effects. Who will make it to their feet first? That could have a whole lot to say in the direction of who actually wins this contest.
McKeever's up to his feet first. Takes JV Insanity, shoots him into the ropes, and
Sleeper hold.
Got him hooked in that sleeper hold.
He's legendary on that sleeper.
It's like I said before, he's taken several years to perfect that sleeper hold, but he did perfect it. And once he gets it locked in, there is nothing you can do but go to sleep.
And it looks like JV Insanity is doing just that.
Right
Mad
across
Dog.
that carotid artery.
And look at this. I think he's going out.
Limiting the blood
Cody
supply.
Green down there checking.
There, he's
Referee's
raising the hand.
checking it.
There's one.
There's one.
That talk Mad Dog give him. He's right
There's
on top
two.
of it. 3, he's out.
I told you, boys. I told
Scotty
you.
McKeever, your winner.
He gets that sleeper hold locked in, and there is no escape.
Good night, Irene, on that sleeper.
Well, that was quite the match. Guys, I want to go to an interview from earlier today with Scott Reigns.